want to get out of the truck because we're not going to go to work today. She knows it. So she realized that I went around the neighborhood and came right back home. And we're moving trailers around, but this one's a really tricky one. So I thought I'd film it. But really, what sparked my interest to show this is she finally found herself a way to lay down on the seat. She hasn't done that before. She's actually got herself in a situation where she got herself into a ball and she actually can lay down, which is kind of cool. So she'll remember that, I'm sure. I'm surprised she fit on it. She made herself fit this way. That's good. So that way she can get a little bit more relaxed when we're on the road. That's awesome. But anyway, I'm stuck here in a little spot here because I gotta move trailers around to get my power washer out. And yeah, so I'm gonna get the power washer out to fix it. I don't know if I'm gonna film much of it. I did try something different. I'm gonna wash this back, but let me know if it is really windy. If it's really windy and it sounds muffled, I'll end this because it's annoying to listen to. I do know that. So I tried something by putting paper in the area, wet paper, in where the microphone is. Hopefully it'll muffle the sound, literally. So that'd be kind of cool if that actually works. So enough of me. Let's take a look at the what we're doing out here. It's I really can't get anything done today because it rained so much for the last day and a half, and it's drying up now. But it's so windy. If I get the leaf blower around anywhere, it's just going to blow the leaves into the neighbor's yard, or it's too soggy to even cut anything. Or by the time I get out to do it, it's it's not much going to get done. Just wasting my time out there. So I figured, well, instead of letting this day go to waste, let's get some things done around the yard. And the wind is just it kicks up sometimes. I feel like it's 15, 20 miles. I actually have a way to find out. You know what? I have it in here. I still have it in here. Yep, I still have it in here. A little toy that I got off Amazon. This thing is cool. I'll have to get this out in a little bit. It's a wind meter. I'll get that out. But yeah, so here we are. Let's see. All right. Okay. All right. So if you're just joining, here it is. Bella's here helping me. She finally got herself situated. And I've been lazy lately. I'm just enjoying the peaceful and serenity of the day, you know. Just sometime real short here. Since I'll be so busy, I won't have time for this little quiet interaction. You know what I mean? And it is incredibly windy. And so there she is. She's laying down. She doesn't want to go anywhere, so I drove her around the neighborhood once to feel like she did something, but she's smart enough to know that that wasn't long enough of a trip to go anywhere. So she parked herself and did a couple circles, and she's going to help me move the trailers around. She's already helped me move one trailer around. And I got to keep her in here because the gates are open, and that makes sense to do that. I might put a wheel on this gate today. Running it through the longest time. Those are 3 boards that I found from the flood. And when I was in they killed it from construction site. Very expensive pieces of wood. I picked them up, took them home, and just laid them down and made a nice little border. I can drive over it. So here we go. He's just here. She said, wait a minute. Where are you going? Are you going someplace without me? I'm not going anywhere. Get that boogie out of your eye. Alright. So moved one trailer out of the way. I got too many trailers here. Eventually I'm going to get them all lined up so they don't look like a mess. But I actually kind of like that one there. It gives me a little bit of privacy with the junk that I got over there. And I got the new trailer out. And I went through my trash over there, which is kind of cool. I'll have to show that. I found some things in there that I didn't want to get rid of. I'm glad. So I had this carpet, indoor outdoor carpet for my other dog. And what I did was I put it on the patio so she wouldn't scuff herself up. Because she was, she couldn't walk and stuff too good, so that was good for her to relax. I put that down and stretched it out, and I didn't want to throw it away because there's nothing wrong with it, but I stored it. So right now I'm just trying to dry it out, let it sit out in the rain. I'll dry it out, then I'm going to hit it with the power washer. That's how you clean rugs, is one water and soap over them, and it pretty much cleans them. But then over here, I fix the boat trailer through the wind. Fix that. I actually found in here in my trash, I actually found some. Look at this. what I found in here, I was going to throw this away, is I found an umbrella. So I said, once I throw it away, why not open it up and stick it in here? So it's helping to keep the water off of there, which is working. I got all the boat stuff that I throw away. This stuff is definitely going to the dump, except for that plastic piece. So I got the stuff separated, and I found things in here that I can resell. Stuff that I found on the side of the road. I got this for free. It came with the bolts and everything. I never installed it. I'd probably get $200 for that. Maybe got to set, clean it up, wash it, make it look nice. You know, I got some other stuff in here that I have to go through to see if I'm towing. I found those ladders, stuff that I pick up because I'm a junkie. And this is stuff I had from old jobs, and the lights are no good. So I figured nobody wants the halogen bulbs anymore. So I was going to throw this away, but I said nope, that's going to make a good stand for my videos. I found this somewhere at a job site, and this is cable. So I'm going to run this cable to my garage instead of throwing it away. I'll have to go out and buy it. And so this is going to be put up on blocks. I'm going to lift the wheels up off the ground. That's because I'm going to turn this into a shed. So that was my whole goal to this. So that's going to work. I don't know if this is going to be its permanent spot, but I think it might be its permanent spot because I kind of like it. When you come out of here, you don't see the neighbor's house. It kind of blocks everything. And it also blocks this part of the garage area. So it's a non-visible from the street. So that's kind of my thinking now. This might end up just staying here. Because it's not going to be used. I'm not going to tag it or nothing. It's not going to go on the road. It's just going to stay here, lift it up. I might give the tires away to my buddy. I got enough of them. And of course my plastic floor has been working pretty good for the most part. I'm going to put stakes in it this year. I'm going to stake it in with solid stakes. That way it'll keep it from breaking up like that. And then I thought about taking it apart and catty cornering the whole thing, but that's a lot of work. I had to flip it over because it got too slippery in the summertime. I mean the rain, and it got too slippery in the snow. Because the plow works good there and back the truck up right into it, but I want to change that also. That's going to go somewhere else. I have ideas. Because when I leave every day, I want to straight in and straight out when I leave. I'm in and out for this trailer. That's going to be my main trailer. And so that's in a good spot. And then what I'll do is I'll just have this trailer always parked right next to it right there, so it kind of blocks the whole garage anyway. Or who knows, maybe I'll put that away for the summer, but for the spring it's going to be used a lot. And then I got to get this thing working, which I don't know how I got it in there. To tell you the truth, I don't know how I got it in there. It's really windy, isn't it? You can't hear me. This is actually something I made. I showed this before. I had to put all this crap in here because the cats were getting all in here, and she was going under it to get the cats. So I think I'm going to have to sell this to get the money to buy a new truck. I'm going to need some money. It's not worth me keeping anymore. I have other cars that I can use. This is interesting here. So. man, you couldn't see that from the angle. Look at that. Look at that. He's got some skills. I'm impressed with myself right there. Right on it. I hate it when it's on the latch. Then I go. Well, this is not going to be fun to get out because, hey Matt, what's going on, man? Matthew. So, damn, I'm getting good at that, ain't I? This is going to be hard to get out because, man, it is right. I backed it in and I pinched it up against the fence as far as I could. I need to get to the pump. It's on this side. So, I'm going to pull it out. This I gotta utilize this side. I think this would be a great place to keep this. I'm gonna push it back farther and to get rid of the snowmobile. And that'd be a good place to keep it up against the fence. So I like that spot. So I'm gonna put it over there. So I move that stuff. I'm gonna put it there so I can work on it later. I'm gonna get all the parts put together in the garage. I'm gonna clean the garage out today. And there we go. So look at how cute she is. Look at this. She's basking in the sun, aren't you? Yes, she is. Like I said, this is why I wanted to record her, because she finally found a spot to relax. She did, girl. Alright. It's so windy, something probably fell down, I'm sure. It's probably why you hear the sirens. But we're not too far from a hospital, so could be anything. So let's get her out of there. Look at her on the window. Look at her on the window. She just oh, she went down. Hey, I'm just moving stuff around, like I said, and I need to get to that so I can work on it. I got the parts pretty much on the pump right now, on the piece inside the garage. But now I got to put it all together before I stick it on here. Or I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll probably just put the pump on here now just to get it out of the garage. And of course the driveway is holding up. Just doing a little yard maintenance. This is my plastic driveway that I put together. I don't have any more of these pieces there. I really would like to have it come out farther, but I can probably scrounge up some. And it's coming apart here because of my turn. And the way I think to fix that is to either super glue it together or put those stakes in each one of them for landscaping, for what do you call it, the facade. You know, it's a facade. So here we go. She's relaxed in there. Can't do anything, it's too freaking windy, and it rained all day yesterday, so everything's wet and soggy. So I'm wasting my time. I need to get this stuff done today. and I thought I would just record with Bella in there how she helps me do this. That wind is picking up. I want to find out how much wind we actually got here. So I'm just going to back her in her spot right now. And I think I can close this now. Almost pushed me. I gotta fix these. I'll tell you about these ones. It was actually this short. So what I did was I took the whole side off, mended two together. But there we go. We're gonna get that in the corner there. Get out of the wind. Oh, there she is. Look at her. She's just relaxed. Hold on a second here. So I thought I'd just, kind of capture this moment. She's just relaxing. She's adorable. It's the only word I can describe. She fell in love with being around me, and I can't keep her away from me now. I might have to take her to work with me this year. I don't know what's going on. So we're gonna get that in there really quick, and I'll show you this tool that I got. I'm using one hand here. It's kind of hard. Let's see. This is actually a CFM reader, wind reader, but it doesn't work good on the power on the leaf blowers. It made me go deaf. It was so loud. It's real sensitive. But I remember how to use this now. Oh, there you go. She heard that. CMS. CMS. I don't know what that is. MS units. I don't want to do that. Let's erase all that. I hear you, girl. I guess that's miles per hour. I don't know. See, it starts to work. Starts to catch it. Look at that. That's no wind, and it's already bringing 1 mile per hour. Or 1 mile per second. I don't know. Yeah, wait till it kicks up. Yeah, what's the functions? Hold on. think that's the one for the miles per hour, I guess. That's one that has an M on it. I gotta read the directions, but it makes sense. Or is that units? Oh, there you go. Kilometers, miles per hour. There you go. It's accurate. I mean, very accurate, because I drove it with my truck out the window and it was matching my speedometer. So I know it's really accurate. There you go. Look at that. Just a little gentle breeze. That's considered no wind right now. Wait till it kicks up. Right. I'll leave it on in a second here. Oh, my hand hurts to do this all one time. What do you mean? Okay. I can do it like this better with one hand. I'm gonna back that in real quick. When I heard that now the gust starts, and I wanted to record the gust. Now the gust didn't start. That's how it always works. Hey, girl. I think we're good right there. Actually, could go about farther because I'm going to open up the trail action when I do an open trail. Show you what I'm dealing with right there. Then, you can see it on that side. How close I am. But I'm going to end up straightening it out so I can access the trailer if I need to, because I'm going to clean out the garage too today. Yeah, this is awesome how she finally found herself a spot to lay down. I didn't think she could even lay down in that seat. She got herself into a little ball, put her butt in the right spot. She did her math, angles, the geometry, and she figured it all out. Did her calculations. She's good to go. She's going to be a foreman on the job one day. Oh, let me straighten this out really quick here. Just got to straighten it out. Other reason why I like this floor, because it actually has lines on it, and the lines, you see where you're driving, you see the lines it actually makes, so I can angle the wheels really easily. Alright girl, let's get out the SIM card. Yeah, I did get a little too close. Look at that. Going 3 miles an hour right now. So that's not bad. She can get through here without getting hurt. And I can work on it, and it's in the sun. Yeah, the grass is already coming up. Here you go. Let's check out this wind velocity. I'm going to change the camera right off this. Yeah, here we go. Now when I go to record, nothing happens, right? Oh, here we go. Wait a minute, 15 mile an hour wind right there for a second. Yeah. That's what 7 mile an hour wind looks like. I feel one of these gusts to come through here. So I'm actually through here, so it's not a whole lot of wind coming through at the same time. 8 mile an hour. That's nothing. It's not really blowing right now. It's still putting out 8 mile an hour winds. But it was getting those 15 mile an hour gusts. I was feeling them harder than that, so I would suggest they were 20 mile an hour gusts. Yeah, see, it's starting to go down. Here you can hear it. Hear it picking up. Every time I bring out the camera to record stuff, nothing ever happens. I hate that. There you go. Oh well. There comes a gust. Oh, you get the gist of it. You know. Right, girl? What the shit is going on? We're gonna park it right here, girl. We're gonna park it right there. Anyway. So, that's all we're doing. Not a whole lot going on, you know. It's a nice day, though. I might go to the park if it stays nice like this. I don't know. Now I want to get up and show up at a job, but it's too late now to show up at a job at 3 o'clock almost, 2:30. But it's just too damn windy. It's too windy. You can't do nothing. You get out there, I've done it before. It's just a waste of time. Now, if I was busy and I had to get out there, and it was seasoned, then yeah, I would be out there. But right now, I'm not going to go out and do anything. Hey, Float, what's up? And Bella said hi. She's right there. She got her little spot. She finally made herself a spot to lay down and relax in right here in the chair. She went in circles and she found that spot. Yep. Thought I would show this, record it. She's kind of a moment in time that she's doing something neat. And so we became more friends lately. She's really opened up a lot to me, which is really cool. I've been playing around with this meter thing today too as well, trying to get the wind. We got 17-mile-per-hour gusts, and you can see just the steady air. It's always a 2-mile-an-hour wind or whatever. You can hear it coming up right now. It's coming up in the background. You can hear it. Yeah, you can hear the wind starts roaring through the trees and eventually it hits you. But yeah, she's just doing her thing. She's a little puppy dog. I love that. I could sit here all day long and just spend time with her like this, you know? I really could. See, I put this plastic thing in here to try to keep the hair from developing underneath this console because it gets all stuck in here, but I need all new seat covers and everything. I don't care. I hung all the towels that I use up there and they all got wet, so I put them on the old bench over there and they all got wet. So I'm just letting them dry out now so I can put them in the washer. And yeah. I hope it's not choppy. I put this piece of paper right here inside the side of the camera or the phone to try to muffle the sound. Now it's dried out, but it was wet, and I figured that would muffle the wind because I've watched these before, and all it sounds like is that's annoying. Yeah, I should just do a Bella cam. Get a whole new channel just on her. Once I figure out how to do that, I think I'm going to, because it'd be kind of fun to have a channel just for her. Yeah, and she can make some money. She can help pay the bills. Yeah. You never know. Maybe she gets free dog food and stuff like that. Who knows? But yeah, it's just a chill, relaxing evening, or afternoon, really. Now I really want to go to the park again and go sit by the water. I think we might do that. If y'all want to see that, I can go live from the park on the water if you guys want me to. I do have some footage I never put together yet. I'm working on maybe making a video on it. Somehow my phone deleted the app maker on my phone. I don't know how it did that. It's some kind of conspiracy. It's gone. So I'm like, you know what? That's kind of creepy. I'm not redoing it. How it just disappeared from my phone. That's weird. I said, okay, well, I'm not doing it again. It's happened before. I don't know why. I guess maybe they figured you're using it. You're not using it enough, or I don't know. I gotta learn how to do it on the computer anyway. That's gonna be fun. But I might, since I got room on my phone now, since the app went out, I might do some videos that I've been meaning to do. Some open box stuff and things like that. And I got this really cool tool from Husqvarna. I could show it really quick if you guys want to see it. I might do a video on it today or tomorrow if I get a chance. I'm gonna let her sleep right here. I'll show you that tool. It's kind of cool. If the doors are open. Let me see if they're open. My back door. I gotta get a key to open it. All right, girl. I'm not going nowhere. Give me a second. I'm gonna park this thing. I'll put you on this cone right here. where you guys go. This is where you guys go on the cone. I just made a slit on top of a cone like this, so you can park it and angle it however you want to do it, if it holds right. It's probably too much of it. Yeah, this one's no good. It's got too big of a gap on it. There we go. Work on it right here. It's kind of in the sun, which is nice to keep it warm. These old raincoats that I have here to kind of cover even more. See, everything's off of the pump right here. Took it all off. There's some kind of grease you're supposed to put in there, but I don't know what kind of grease. I took all this off, as you can see I left it like that. This is what it looks like inside your pump. And none of these are cracked or broken, so I don't have to worry about replacing any of this stuff or things I don't want to. I don't know why hell I got freaking bugs in there. Or it's Teflon, I have no idea what that is. There's some kind of grease you're supposed to put on here. I don't know what kind of grease. And I'm really afraid to put any kind of grease in because of water. Like I bought a brand new one of these loader valves. That didn't fix the problem, so how come it can't be that freaking easy? I don't understand. I thought it was this. Last time I took this out and blew it all out and it worked with the old one. So I bought a brand new one. Not fixing the problem. So I changed the check valves and the pump. That's inside. So I got all the parts. That will be re-Teflon. Put that together. So put that back in. Maybe I'll get it working. You hear this wind? I can't do anything. I can't even really video film. Let me show you what I got back here. Kind of neat. I'm gonna make a video with this. I might do that today. I might do a first use video of it. I might make that today and then post it sometime next week or so. Take a look at this. It's pretty cool. There we go. I want to open this anyway. Let's get the wind dry. Any musky mildew it's in there. I gotta take all my mowers out between them off 6 weeks. I hadn't even messed with this. It's the one I got for $25 at Home Depot. Man, I hate when the camera does that. It just completely... There you go. You can probably see a thing I did. So, this is the one I got from Lowe's for $25. It's a Samson 4000 PSI, which is a $900 machine, brand new. And I seen another one there they had, but they got smart and they were trying to sell for like $300 because they must have got yelled at for selling this for $25. To me, it looks like it would have been an oil issue. I don't know why somebody would return it. It could even be a contractor bought it and said, you know what, I used it for a while, I don't want it, and just returned it and left, and bring half the parts. And they might have said, oh, we're not fixing it. I don't know. It doesn't even look like the bolts were taken off. Like you can tell that they've been on there for a long time. Like there's no breaking in them. Whoever assessed it, I don't think took it apart. There's no gas in here, right? Listen to this. It almost started. There's no gas. Gas, choke, max. Did you hear that? It's not the engine. I know that. I can get this started. It's got to be this, if anything. I don't know. Let's see. like I said, I'm not having luck with that power washer. So I have a DeWalt one there that works fine, just like this, but it's not as powerful. But I don't need all that. This is what I bought. Got this. Is a Husqvarna. Okay. I didn't even know Husqvarna made this. I seen it in the stores, and I didn't know what it was. But then after I saw Ballard's, it's identical to the Ballard this lifter thing. But theirs is a little bit more unique, I think, if I can say. It's got a different locking system on it. This here, it locks it somehow. And it has a balance piece in the back that keeps it balanced. And those are kickstands that actually work, so it doesn't sit on the wheels. It sits on the kickstand once you get it up, which is different than the Ballard one. And this all looks identical. All this, it all looks identical, other than those features right there. And then that kickstand back here, which is like a thing. It actually even has a kit that you can use it to modify it to lift up a garden tractor, which is kind of neat. So I just want something so I can keep it on my trailer with me and lift up my mower blades on the field. It's basically what I wanted it for. And if I like it, I'll use it all for everything, because I'm getting tired of the pump jack when it gets on my nerves. It just takes forever to lift the thing up. And I like it because it's safe, but it just takes too long. So I got to fix the Ferris. I got the parts in the front for that. I got that. It cost me $50-some for the parts to fix that. I got to make a video about this somehow or something, but that's what I paid for it. $249. It says tractor lift. It's actually pretty neat. It's got a couple scratches on it. Scratches on it from moving it around, but I mean, no, my luck, I can never get anything that's nice. I think I scratched it more when I moved it out of the store. I think. I'm not sure how this works. What is it? It just constantly stays floating, so I got to figure that out. It stays floating all the time. It must be a safety feature. It might even be on backwards. I don't know. It's not one. Well, it's got a pin right here that you release it to get it up on. This is in transport mode right now. So you drop the pin and it goes down, and this is the part that you lift up. It goes in here. I guess. I don't know. I went on dealer shopping one day. It's all there. I don't like it. More than likely, I'll never get what I paid for it. I can tell you that. I don't think anybody really knows what it is. No, that's different. We'll see. And it's probably windy as hell, I bet, isn't it? I hear a damn word I'm saying, I'm sure. That's it right there. I might clean the garage out. I might change the tires. I don't know. There are a lot of things I've been putting off for a long time, and I've got to figure out what's the most number one pressing thing to do, and I don't know. Put the pump on. Do that. This is what's having anxiety is like. You get yourself to the point where you don't know what to do sometimes because you feel like you have to do everything at once. It's also like ADHD or something. Who knows? Look at the grass. This was underneath. Look at that. This was underneath. It was kept in the warmth. It actually grew better than the grass that was outside. It's incubated. Look at that. Grass is coming up. Besides, that's a good idea to get it out there so I can get this grass to come back. Ideally, I want to pave this whole thing's going to be paved. It's going to cost me some money. I don't know. It might be $10,000 to pave all this. One thing at a time, right? You got your truck first. I mean, this truck is fine, but you know, I don't want to be out of a work truck in the middle of the season. And there you go. I'm looking for something and just pick up whatever's out there. I don't want to do that. Even though I got my eyes on two trucks right now. One's already a handshake to buy it, but it's been a while now, and I'm not sure what's going on with that one. The other one, I looked at it, got a price on it, didn't drive it or test it out, but I looked at it and it's an incredible deal, but a little bit older of a truck than what I want. I'm not looking at buying anything new right now. At least for another couple more years. just want to, it doesn't make sense for me right now. To spend that kind of money to lose all that equity of the vehicle, it's brand new, and I don't have that kind of work coming in right now. I mean, I could, but I really don't want to. I want to use that money because you have a debt to ratio income value that affects you when you try to buy stuff. So if you want to buy a house, you don't want to buy a car. Because you see the old, they see that. And, if you can swing it, then yeah, no big deal, do it. It's like the vice versa. If you're going to try to buy a car, don't go out and buy a house because they won't give you a car. So you got to be away from each other. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't care. Look at his hair. That's what I'm dealing with. It's still coming off my hand. Oh boy. You know what? I'm kind of in that mood today where I don't feel like doing nothing. I really am. I don't feel like doing nothing. I think I'm going to go to the park. That's what we're going to do. Look at this. This is her house. Her home away from home. She don't want to be in the house by herself. She will fight to stay here. That's what she'll do. I got to figure out what to do before the season picks up because trying to make things easier on her. She's just got such anxiety that she doesn't want to be alone. She howls the entire time I'm gone. I mean, of course she takes a break to breathe. I got it on video and camera on the security cameras, and she's just every 5 seconds it's going off. Like 3-4 times an hour, a minute it's going off. You know. Sometimes I just sit here and just watch the airplanes come by. It's kind of relaxing. You want to see some airplanes? I don't know if you can see it right there through the trees. There we go. This is the runway. So it starts up to those trees. There it is, right there, right in the middle, right where my finger is. It should be. And at nighttime, you see them in the window. You see just a light going across, and she sometimes catches them because our door is facing right there. So you can see the planes that are coming through. This one's coming down slow. Look at this one. We're far enough where it doesn't affect us here with the noise, but the small ones come over our house. You can see there they are. They're going. It's the highway in the sky. And another one will come behind it. Another one will come behind it. Another one will come behind it. They're all timed. Non-stop coming through. That's a FedEx plane? What is that? Sometimes you see some really cool graphics on some of these planes, which is like $1 million paint job, I heard. There you go. If you can see her. Man, it's a big one. It's really windy, so they're coming in low. And then that one's going down there, and then there's another one that should be appearing soon. So it'll come that way. I don't see it right now with my eyes, but you'll see it coming soon. But, and then they go back down that way, if you can see. I don't know where they're going to go. You can see it on the camera or not. It should be coming up from behind the house. There it is, and that's where the Lowe's is right there. I could take you over to the Lowe's, and the airplane's coming right over the Lowe's. Right, girl? Yeah. So I just thought I'd try to get some hours in. I don't know what happened to the camera angle, why it does that. When you flip it back and forth, it gets zooms in and zooms out. See, watch it. Flip it, flip it. See how it zoomed out? I didn't control that at all. Strange, isn't it? It only does that when it's on live. She's peaceful right now. She's just, look at her. She's like a little bunny rabbit or something. They're rolled up in a little ball. It's so funny how dogs can do that. They can go from being this big dog to being a little tiny ball. I think that's what the spots are for. It's to make it look like it's a big monster, like a big eye and a big eye. So if you were to come up on it, you wouldn't think that it was a little dog. You'd think that it was a big animal with big eyes. See? Some of them have the spots right here, so it makes it look like an even bigger eye when they're rolled up into a ball. That's what I'm thinking. Because my last dog had spots on the side, and then from a distance I saw her, and I said, "Wait a minute, looks like a giant panda bear." I think it's like nature's way of camouflage protection when they're in that mood, right in that mode, and they're sleeping. I don't know, just a thought. I don't know if I'm gonna go live or not tonight or not. I might. I don't know. I think I'm kind of tired. Look, I've been on here for almost 45 minutes, 50 minutes almost coming up, almost an hour. But yeah, I get like this. I don't feel like doing anything every once in a while. You just get like that mood where you just, things are too peaceful to disrupt the peace. Yeah, we need that every once in a while. We need to just take it in. Just take in the the relaxing atmosphere, the vibe, whatever it is you call it. It's just relaxing. If you also want to take it in, I don't know if you ever noticed this, the trees actually mimic each other. The branches. We'll probably zoom in, zoom out, zoom in. Oh, it didn't. You can see the branches, how they actually mimic each other to allow sunlight. You notice that? See the patterns? See how the ones go up and they go up and they go up? And they're actually mimicking each other's light path. See it? It'll kind of go up. And you on the right hand side, they mimic, and the ones behind it kind of match it. I might have some autism, I don't know. There you go. So there it is. All right. So I'm going to put the wind machine away. That's the wind machine right there. It's really a toy. I bought it to test the CFMs on the leaf blowers, but it doesn't go that high. And it made me deaf when I hit the thing up really high with the big one. It just made a really high winding sound, and I wasn't getting an accurate reading. CFM doesn't go that high. I don't know why. But so it wasn't accurate, because I wanted to really test the CFM on a blower to see if it really says what it does. Now you can do the lower ends blowers, but I don't think it can go higher than like 500 or something like that, or 800. I can't remember. It stops at a certain number. Yo, and it's a loud sound too. Yeah. Well, she's falling asleep, and I'm halfway there. So I'm gonna say thank you. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go to the park, because I'm not getting anything done today. Another wasted day. Who knows? It's just too nice out. After all that rain that we've had, it's just too nice to be out here. I gotta get something done. Alright. Thanks for coming in. You see how it zoomed back in again? I didn't make it do that. Watch. Zoom back out. There you go. I have no clue how it did that. Oh, I guess you can't like your own video. Alright, okay. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me see if how do I end this now? Oh, I forgot how to do that.